Are you still writing JavaScript the hard way? In this video, I will show you 10 tricks on how to write shorter, cleaner, and faster code. I'll show you how to replace long-form JavaScript code with shorter, cleaner, and modern code. Let's start with number 10. First off, let's start with replacing if-else statements with just one line of code. From this example, you can clearly see an if-else statement, right? Now, how about to replace this with just one line of code to make things easier and faster for us? This is where ternary operators come in to make things easier. From this example, we can see that age is 20, and when age is greater than or equals to 18, output adult, else output minor. Serves the same purpose, but it is just one line of code, easier, readable, and cleaner. Number 9, replacing for loop with forEach. Instead of looping through an array of numbers with the for loop, there is an easier way to do this with the forEach method. With the forEach method, you can loop through an array of numbers with just a very simple line of code. You should check out my video on JavaScript array methods to learn more about the forEach methods. In this example, we can see that the forEach method goes through the array and console.logs the numbers in the array. Number 8, replacing push with the spread operator. In this example, the push method directly modifies the original array, but using the spread operator just creates a new array without modifying the original array. We can clearly see that we get the same output, but the difference is that we have used the spread operator here. With the spread operator, we do not need to modify our original array. We just need to create a new array and then use the spread operator, and that's it. Number 7, replacing loops with maps. Using loop for transformations require longer and less readable codes, but replacing this with maps require shorter and more readable code. So instead of looping through an array of numbers, use the map method instead to loop through an array of numbers for any transformation. To learn more about the map method, remember to go check out my video on JavaScript array methods that every front-end developer should know. I would link the video just above this video. Do go and check out the video. Number 6, replacing indexOf with includes. In this example, instead of using the indexOf method to find if banana is a fruit in the fruits array, it is better to use includes. Remember to go check out my video on JavaScript array methods to understand more on how the indexOf works. Since readability and maintainability is the goal, it is clear that using the includes method just makes things easier, straight to the point, and that's it. So when next you want to find an element in an array, just use the includes method. Number 5, nested ifs versus optional chaining. Instead of nesting multiple if statements in a function, which will make it longer, harder to read, and harder to maintain, just go ahead and use optional chaining. With optional chaining, you can safely access properties. Optional chaining also prevents long nested if statements and prevents errors if properties are missing. Number 4, replacing forIn with Object.keys. The problem with forIn is that it can loop over inherited properties and cause bugs. But Object.keys is safer because it will loop through actual properties of your objects. In this example, we can see an object with properties A, B, and C, and the forEach method looping through the object. Number 3, the OR versus the Nullish Coalescing. The OR can incorrectly replace valid falsy values like 0 or an empty string. In this example, the output is meant to be an empty string because we are checking if the username is empty or if the username is a guest. The nullish coalescing only checks for null or undefined, unlike the OR operator. In this example, we can see that it is correct because the empty string is valid. There really is an empty string. So that's why you use the nullish. Number 2, concatenation versus template literals. Instead of chaining multiple strings together, which can eventually become long and less readable, it is better to use template literals. Say no more to messy concatenation with template literals. Template literals make string interpolation easier and cleaner. Your code is readable and it allows for multi-line strings. The last and definitely not the least, number 1, looping versus filter. Why use loops when you can use filter, which is more efficient and declarative for removing items? Using loops to filter would lead to writing more and more code, making your code less readable and maybe hard to maintain. So opt for the filter method instead. So instead of manually pushing items, just use the filter method to keep the ones you need. The filter method is also very readable, very easy to understand. So that's it. Which of these easier way of writing JavaScript code is your favorite? Do let me know in the comment section. And please like, comment, share this video to anyone who needs it. And do make sure to subscribe to CodeBridge for more videos every week. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss out.